If you need unlimited domination, clutch time, or anything else grinded, make sure you hit up RoseNBA on Twitter for quick, safe, and reliable grinding services. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new AMETHYST JALEN BRUNSON. Just got this card from Agendas. All you have to do to get this card is score 27 points, get 13 assists, 7 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block with this card. Can do it over multiple games. You might have to do the points and the assists in one game, but everything else is the harder stuff anyway. The block is by far the hardest challenge for this JALEN BRUNSON card, but I just went into triple threat offline with 3 guards and just kept working at it until I matched up against short guards and was able to contest their shots and eventually get lucky and get the block. But this Brunson card actually looks pretty good. I think he's going to be a pretty decent option at the point guard position, especially for a free or super budget point guard. For those of y'all who are looking for that budget point guard, considering that a lot of the budget point guards in the auction house right now really aren't that great. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 8,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I would really appreciate it if you do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it and see what JB is looking like. So JALEN BRUNSON, 6'1", 93 offense, 87 defense, coming with a 92 driving layup, 95 close shot, 88 mid-range, 86 3-ball, 50 driving dunk is low, but he might be able to dunk wide open. We'll have to test and see. 92 ball handle, 57 blocks, 79 steal, 84 perimeter, 70 interior. His defensive stats are kind of mid. 90 defensive rebounding is really good. I'm not sure why it's that high. I guess because he got 7 rebounds in that game, but that's a really, really high defensive rebounding, which is kind of nice. And then 91 speed, sweep ball and excel, and an 88 lateral quickness, coming also with a 93 stamina. So stats look solid. 1 Hall of Fame badge is Giant Slayer, 26 golds as well, include Acrobat, Pro Touch, Slithery, Agent 3, Amped, Catch and Shoot, Comeback Kid, Slippery Off Ball, Bailout, Clamp Breaker, Dimer, Floor General, Handles for Days, Killer Combos, Mismatch Expert, Quick First Step, Unpluckable, Ankle Braces, Pick Dodger, Pogo Stick, and Rebound Chaser. Also Silver, Fast Twitch, Deadeye, Guard Up, Space Creator, Ankle Breaker, Hyperdrive, and Challenger, Bronze Screen Machine, Limitless Range, and Clamps. Look at the badges that you can actually upgrade on the card. Really, Fast Twitch, Guard Up, that's about the only ones, maybe Space Creator and Ankle Breaker. But you could also add some interior badges like Masher and Rise Up, Blinders, Claymore for shooting, Vice Grip, Chase Down Artist, Box Out Beast, things like that. I would probably just go with mainly the shooting badges like Blinders and Claymore. And then outside of that, maybe Vice Grip, Chase Down Artist, something like that to improve the card just a bit. All right, checking out JALEN BRUNSON in freestyle. Obviously at 6'1", he is pretty short, and I wouldn't say his SIGs are insane. I think they're actually pretty good. I think he moves pretty well. I just don't love the pro size up, which is the size up he has, and I think that's kind of mediocre. But his drag back's good. He seems to move pretty quick with the ball. He's got Kobe escape, which is really, really good in the full court. I think he's got the step behind the back, and yes, he does have the step behind the back as well. And he can dunk wide open. Okay, so when he's wide open driving to the rim, he should be able to put it down, which is going to be nice. Release is actually quite good. It's smooth, it's fast, it's easier to green. It's one of the better releases that I've seen out of point guards this year, which I am a big fan of. I think his release is going to be really, really good when he's got any sort of space, going to be able to knock down the open 3 with consistency. And I think he's honestly going to be a pretty solid card. Interested to see how consistently he dunks the ball. And he's dunked the first 2 times I've driven to the rim. So if he can dunk relatively consistently when he has an open lane, that'll be big, because guys like Chris Paul, who I did gameplay with last week, not being able to dunk the ball at all is really an issue. But if you can dunk wide open, I think it definitely makes him a lot more usable. He can be very comparable, I think, to a guy like AMETHYST, Steph Curry, maybe even a better option than that Steph. And honestly, a pretty solid budget card in my team. So let's hop into a game and let's see what JALEN BRUNSON can do. Our opponent's squad, he does not have a great team. Kenny Smith, James Harden, Diamond Carmelo is good, but the rest of his squad is pretty mediocre. I'll be completely honest. Pretty good matchup for JB to see what he can do on the offensive and the defensive end of the court. I don't expect him to be this great defensive card. He just doesn't have incredible defensive stats or badges, but offensively, he looks pretty good, especially if he can dunk the ball consistently, which we will have to check out in this game. But also with his super fast release, we're going to have to see if we can get him some good looks from the 3-point line as well. I'm going to try to get one on the first possession here. Let's just drag back and shoot over the top. I don't think he's got his hand up, and he doesn't have a hand up. That's wide open, and that's a green light. One of the better releases, like I said, that we've seen out of a point guard this year. I think JALEN BRUNSON's got that and should be a really, really good shooter at the point guard position, which is really, really nice. Defensively, though, obviously he's not going to be incredible. That's a pretty good move, but not a good release whatsoever by my opponent. So let's push the ball right back in transition, get it to JALEN BRUNSON. He's got that Steph Curry behind the back, which is super solid. And let's see if we can attack the rim with JB. Doesn't have incredible space. Oh my goodness, he finished that. Not an open lane whatsoever, so he's definitely not going to dunk the ball ball there, but he's able to finish at the rim, give himself a layup, and he's got 5 quick points on the game, which is very, very solid to start us off. Play some good perimeter defense as well. We got a hand up on Carmelo. That's a tough shot. That's actually an open, and he winds up missing it anyway. Our opponent's releases have not been very good to start off this game, so let's see what we can go in here with Jalen Brunson. Crab me. Nope, not there, but we'll hit the inside. It's James Worthy, go up strong. Ooh, Zion punched that. That's not a great take by me. We got 2.9 seconds, though. Let's see if we can get Jalen Brunson a good look. One thing I forgot to mention, by the way, in freestyle, this card has the normal fade as well, so he's going to be able to fade at a high level, especially having that Agent 3's badge as well. Even though we did miss that one, is pretty contested. The fact that he's got that badge, I think, is super good, and that's a pretty good shot. He hit the green window, I think, is just too contested for him to be able to green at that time, but pretty good shot by my opponent. Let's see if we can create another shot, though, here with Jalen Brunson. Let's normal fade again, actually. Normal fade to the left with Jalen Brunson. Two contested normal fades. Not able to get those two to go, but still a pretty solid start to the game for Jalen Brunson. A couple of questionable shots there by me, resulting in a couple of misses, and then he's able to get a bucket there, attacking the rim with Zion. But let's get right back into our offense. Let's see if we can take a slightly better shot this possession, because those last couple shots that I've taken have not been particularly amazing. We're going to attack the rim, though. Jalen Brunson all the way. He draws a foul. That right there is the problem with not having a super high driving dunk, although that wasn't a great take in the first place, is he's not going to dunk the ball unless he's wide open like we saw in freestyle. But he's able to get to the free throw line, and he knocked down both free throws with a smooth, easy to green free throw release, and he's looking pretty solid so far. Let's see if we can play some defense as well, make our opponent work. Good defense, get through. Good D. We switched JB onto Harden. Good defense. Don't get mashed. Hakeem not getting mashed. He's not watching it. Good defense. And Jalen Brunson pushing the ball in transition behind the back, hit the corner. That's a wide open 3 for Scottie Pippen. We got to take it, and we're going to green it. 7 points and an assist so far for JB is a really, really solid start to the game. Oh my goodness, look at Jimmy Butler playing a lane, getting himself a steal, and now we're going to get the ball right back to Jalen Brunson. See if we can create a shot for him this possession. That's a good look. Normal fade me, Jalen Brunson, green light. Yes, sir. Gold Agent 3's high 3-ball rating, and that normal fade is going to be a great combination for greening fades consistently. And fades are one of the best ways that you can create shots on this game. So him knocking that down is what you love to see. Really one of the best ways to create 3-point opportunities on this game. And he greens that one to give him 10 points on the game. A really good start for Jalen Brunson in this one. Let's get a hand up, Jimmy. Get a hand up. Okay, that's actually a pretty decent release again. I mean, a pretty good shot, but not a good release. Behind the back here, Jalen Brunson attacking through, sizing up, dragging back, attacking again. Jalen Brunson all the way. Pass it into Hakeem. We're going to bail out late. We're going to go up, and we're going to take our assist. Wouldn't have been a good take with JB, but he's able to bail out there to Hakeem and get himself another assist. 10 points and 2 assists. Just taking over the game. He's contributed to every single point that we've scored in this clutch time game, and this is just great defense as well. Our opponent is pretty boxed. Yes, sir, Pippen. Right up on him. Good D. Contesting the step back at the end of the possession, and JB even comes down with a rebound. That 90 defensive rebounding coming through there. Look at him dunking the ball. Okay, Jalen Brunson. I like that. If he can dunk like that, that's really useful. I did not expect a dunk animation there, but he's able to push through hard and get himself a standing dunk, and yeah, looks like he's going to be able to dunk the ball relatively consistently, which is big for the card for sure. Good contest by Hakeem. He does get the offensive rebound, and he winds up missing the putback. Let's go, Hakeem, playing amazing defense. We're pushing it again, though, in transition. Jalen Brunson, shoot over the top. Why not? He's going to give you too much space. 16% green light again with Jalen Brunson. This card is a dog for an Amethyst. He is absolutely hooping, and that's great defense as well. James Worthy coming down with another steal, or another block, I should say. JB all the way to the rim. Lay me. Yes, sir. He's got play take as well, which in my opinion might be the best takeover that you can get out of a point guard this year, because it makes it really easy to green contested shots. Playmaking takeover is just a really, really overpowered, really good takeover in this game, and Jalen Brunson is absolutely balling out this game. Great dunk stick by my opponent, but this game is over. I mean, Jalen Brunson has absolutely dominated in this one, and I love to see exactly what he's been able to do. Let's try to get an assist here with the play. Ooh, he got a bump. That's fine. We'll live with it. I wanted to get an assist there with play take. Not able to get the look because he did actually get himself a bump. So good defense by my opponent. He's trying to put it down on Hakeem. That is a bad idea. Hakeem is not going to watch that. Look at the... Oh, I got a bad catch. That's annoying. Come on. Reset. We're good. Jalen Brunson actually wide open. That's not wide open. That's a tough shot. That's a heavy. Are you kidding me? I'm forcing some shots all of a sudden. All of a sudden, we're not making Jalen Brunson look quite as good. I like this card, though. Getting to the rim. Another and one, or his first and one, but another finish at the rim. He has absolutely balled out in this game. 10 seconds left. See if we can get one more bucket with Jalen Brunson. He's got 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just an amazing performance by JB. Walk it back over the top. 4-3 one more time. Dude, he is a baller. Look at the walk back for a contested green light again. His release is so good for a for a point guard in this game. This card is a freaking baller for Amethyst. 25 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 of 12, and 5 of 8 from 3. What a freaking performance. This is one of the best budget point guards in the game. Let's hop back into the main menu and let's review the card. In conclusion, Jalen Brunson is a baller. This card, with his release being elite, normal fade, the fact he comes with gold agent 3s, can dunk the ball wide open, which I didn't really expect. He's really, really good on the offensive end of the court. Defensively, he's far from elite. He's small. He doesn't have incredible defensive stats or badges, but offensively, this card is really, really good, especially with the release that he has, the fact that he moves well in game. He does a lot of things good on the basketball court, and I think this card is one of the better budget PGs that you can run currently in my team, especially with how good his release is. I would definitely take him over a lot of the Jaden Ivey, Baron Davis, Marcus Smart type PGs in my team. I think he's right there with a guy like Dyson Daniels as your best budget PG if you don't have the free point guards like Russell Westbrook or Derrick Rose or Donovan Mitchell. He's not going to be quite to those guys' level, but he's still a really solid budget card. And if you're looking for a guy who does not take that long to grind either, I think Jalen Brunson's an amazing option in my team. So hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.